Hi guys, Pilot Dumplers Minecraft here, and in this scratch I am going to make a Hedge Rider game. Now we're not going to be needing the other costume because we're going to get some more sprites. Now I'm just going to tell you what. There will be a game where we're not going to be needing this sprite, but we will for right now. But from Sprite 1, let's just name it to Head, because we're going to erase everything but the head. Let's just say flying. You don't actually have to name it. I forgot to put I know it's not space there. Ignore that. You don't have to name it. I'm just doing it. Now we don't select it. All you have to do is you can be in vector mode. And actually it's better in bitmap mode, and then you just do bucket. No, it's not bucket, sorry, I was on it already. You go to this one, which is the erase tool, make it big, and then just start erasing the whole thing just until you can see just the head. Now go to vector mode and use a select tool and shrink that down a little bit. I'll say maybe not that big, say that big. Yeah, that's good. Now what we need is going to be one green flag clicked, and we need a forever block. Then put an if block there. Then we're going to grab this key space pressed, and instead of that key we're going to do up arrow, and then for the up arrow we're going to need a change y by. You don't want set y, and you don't want change x, and you don't want set x, you want change y. And look, we're going to just do 7. Now and just right click on the if block and select duplicate and just slide it there. But this time we're going to change this to down arrow, and we'll change it by -7. Now we can just duplicate these two and we'll count with both the if blocks. But this time we don't want to change y, I want to change x. We don't want set x, and you don't want change y, and you don't want set y, you want change x. I didn't just say that, that was like actually the other one. So it's going to be the right arrow, and right arrow would be 7, and that one's fine. Now so this one's going to be right arrow. Oh, I actually did the wrong one. If we do that right arrow, this one also needs to be a change x. I'm going to just set that to 7. And this one's going to be -7. But I'm going to set it to left. It might be a bit complicated, but look at these two. And it's switched around. Now we're not going to be needing a running animation. Now the reason we have all this is because it's like a flying head, and we want a flying head. But now we're gonna have there's gonna be a head riding it, and the one we want is in fantasy. And where is it? I don't know what it looks like, but I know what it's called. Actually, I do know what it looks like, and I know what both of them are. I can't see them, but the name is Gobo. Show up. Come on, show up. Should show up. I'm gonna pause it to. Oh, here we go. That's a big Gobo. So I'm just gonna shrink that down. Maybe a bit more. Let's say that size. And then we're just gonna. Let's just drag this over to the gobo. And in that way, they just move at the same time. That's good, but like, the thing is that they're going everywhere the same. And the problem is that if we go down, they just stay with each other. And we don't really want that. But what we want is for them to actually stay with each other. So what we want to do is, so they move at the same time, we're gonna grab this go to block. It's not gonna be mouse pointer. Let me just stop the program. Actually, not program. Let's stop it. Head. Now let me test it out. But actually, we need to set the position for this, and we won't be needing these. We'll set it about there. No, actually, let's just set it, let's say here. No, actually, just keep doing it till it's like, keep doing it until no, keep doing it until he gets at a good spot. Keep doing it till he looks at the head. And now all you have to do is you have to keep doing this until you see him in like that position. So like he rides it at the cost. He won't like do that stuff. He's always riding it. Now that's what. Now we're gonna do that, but you see, we're gonna make like a thing that we're gonna get away from every time we have to escape this thing. It's gonna be a monster. I think it's no, it's not in that. I think it's in things or whatever. Or it's either in things or fantasy. Okay, it's in fantasy. It has to be a fantasy. Fantasy. Here you go. Gator. Whoa, that's a big gator. Let's just shrink that down. I'm clicking it several times. We want this one. Just keep clicking on them until we get this one. And then I'm just going to select duplicate. At this time it's going to be scary. Just gonna look like that, and then it's not gonna have them this big. Now I'm gonna go to bitmap mode and then just do lines. Bucket, fill that in. Yeah, that's scary. We'll just name this to monster. And then this monster is gonna he's gonna go everywhere. This is gonna happen forever. Forever. He's gonna... What we're gonna do... Now, this one's just gonna be... monster not scary, and this one's gonna be monster scary. And then we want a wait seconds, and we don't want 1, let's say 0.5, and then it's just gonna switch costume to monster scary. It's just gonna wait another 0.5 and just sort of like he's going to not scary. He just turns to a scary one and a non-scary one automatically. That's what we want for the game. But you see, the thing is that he's not really going in places. And now we do want him to go places. Now we're just gonna set this. We don't want him to actually be facing anywhere. We just want him to go in that direction, and just like, you know, he's gonna, let's actually set the rotation style here to -56. That's the direction we want. It's not actually a rotation style, it's the direction. Now, if that is the direction, so we're gonna just go of like a where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, it's in this one. He's going to like, we're gonna just slow it down 8, move 8 steps, and then, but if he's on edge, he's gonna bounce. And if he is, we're also gonna grab this ore block. And then with this ore block, okay, this is what's gonna happen. This ore block is just like he's gonna do something. He's gonna be touching this head or the gobo. He's going to say something. So if he is, we want an ore block. I'm gonna put it that there. I want 2 touchings. So if he is touching the gobo or the head, he's just gonna say, no, he's not gonna say hello. He's just gonna say Bargle 101. So let me just test this out. Oh, what's happening is that this part here is not coming out very well. So he's just like, he's moved. We want that to keep going on and on and on, this stuff. So this is bad. He's moving like, this is too easy. So we're gonna need another 1 green flag, collect, and forever. This is gonna happen. There we go. I guess we have to avoid him. Bargle. Let's if he's I'm just gonna start a new episode afterwards. Straight afterwards.